is Republic and you're watching This is Exclusive with me, Shalvin Sen. In the 18th Lok Sabha, as the parliament session is underway, all eyes were on the leader of the opposition. It was supposed to be his maiden speech in the parliament. But what really turned out in roughly about an hour-long speech is just an anti-Hindu rant. Now, what's also important to point out here is that what should have largely been a speech about issues, cornering the government on various issues that the election was fought on. Rahul Gandhi rather essentially used this entire first maiden speech all about Hindus and the fact that the BJP perhaps is anti-Hindu. Some bizarre analogies were made, resulting in a situation that many are now demanding that Rahul Gandhi perhaps should apologize. Tonight on This is Exclusive, we have the International Working President of the VHP joining us, and a few other guests would be joining us on This is Exclusive. But first, these are the headlines we're tracking at this hour.
लोग अपने आप को हिंदू कहते हैं, वो 24 घंटा हिंसा हिंसा हिंसा, नफरत नफरत नफरत, असत्य सत्य असत्य, आप हिंदू हो ही नहीं।
Rahul Gandhi's Hindu insult spree in his maiden speech in the parliament.
शिव जी कहते हैं डरो मत डराओ मत, अभय मुद्रा दिखाते हैं, अहिंसा की बात करते हैं, त्रिशूल को जमीन में गाड़ देते हैं, और जो लोग अपने आप को हिंदू कहते हैं वो 24 घंटा हिंसा हिंसा हिंसा।
Rahul goes completely anti-Hindu on the floor of the House, says the Hindus are violent. Top sources say action likely next against unapologetic Rahul. Official announcement soon.
लोकतंत्र ने और संविधान ने मुझे सिखाया है कि मुझे विपक्ष के नेता को गंभीरता से लेना चाहिए।
Prime Minister gives it back after shocking insult, asks Rahul to discuss real issues in Parliament. BJP National President and Union Minister JP Nadda slams Rahul's anti-Hindu rant, says first day worst show. Well, in fact, let's now take you through the statement that was made by Rahul Gandhi on the floor of the parliament. In fact, it all started with an image of Lord Shiva, saying that Hindus are being insulted by the BJP. In fact, the BJP does not represent the Hindus. Prime Minister does not represent the Hindus. And he, like what he has done in the past, carried on with his anti-Hindu rant. So much so, saying that the RSS too does not really represent the Hindus. Tonight on This is Exclusive, we are taking you through some of the moments of the speech that was made by Rahul Gandhi. What many would have said could have been the biggest opportunity for Rahul Gandhi to discuss real issues that the Prime Minister spoke about, but rather he chose to carry on with his anti-Hindu rhetoric.
हिंदुस्तान के इतिहास में 3 फाउंडेशनल आइडियाज हैं। मोदी जी ने अपने भाषण में एक दिन कहा कि हिंदुस्तान ने किसी पर आक्रमण नहीं किया। उसका कारण है क्योंकि ये देश अहिंसा का देश है, ये देश डर का देश नहीं है। तो हमारे सारे के सारे महापुरुषों ने अहिंसा की बात की, डर मिटाने की बात की। डरो मत, डराओ मत, डरो मत, डराओ मत। और दूसरी तरफ शिव जी कहते हैं डरो मत, डराओ मत, अभय मुद्रा दिखाते हैं, अहिंसा की बात करते हैं, त्रिशूल को जमीन में गाड़ देते हैं। और जो लोग अपने आप को हिंदू कहते हैं वो 24 घंटा हिंसा हिंसा हिंसा, नफरत नफरत नफरत, असत्य सत्य असत्य।
Joining us tonight on This Is Exclusive is International Working President of the VHP, Mr. Alok Kumar, and Pramod Krishnan, who's joining us. Acharya Pramod is joining us also in this broadcast. But first, let me bring in Alok Kumar. Alok Kumar, we have seen that this is not the first time that Rahul Gandhi has got onto this entire anti-Hindu rant. But the fact here is that it has also gone a step forward, calling Hindus violent, also saying that the RSS does not represent the Hindus.
Well, I am surprised by the theatrical aggression displayed by Rahul Gandhi. It was more like a speech of a college student in a debate. His aggression was fake, but then his statements were the continuance of the Congress behavior since independence. The secularism propounded by the Congress had always a perverted slant against Hinduism, pampering the minorities, denigrating the Hindus. And then he took it to a great length when he told an American diplomat that the Muslim violence is no problem. The real problem is saffron terror, a term created and coined by him and then followed by filing false cases against Hindu leaders. All those cases have fallen flat in the court because there was no evidence, no truth in it. So it is the continuance of a tradition to get Muslim votes, to get the Christian votes, insult and denigrate the Hindus. And today he exceeded his limits. Hinduism is one religion.
Well, in fact, we're trying to reconnect with Mr. Alok Kumar. While we do that, in fact, Rahul Gandhi essentially thought this was perhaps a moment to take on the Prime Minister. But rather than taking on the Prime Minister on any issue concerning the nation, what Rahul Gandhi instead did was rather speak about Hindus. In fact, went on to say that the Prime Minister is not even a Hindu. BJP leaders are not Hindus. Is there any rationale behind it? You need to listen in to what Rahul Gandhi had to say.
आप हिंदू हो ही नहीं। आप बात समझिए, ये इसलिए चिल्ला रहे हैं क्योंकि तीर जाके दिल में लगा है। बीजेपी को आप दो। नहीं। नरेंद्र मोदी जी पूरा हिंदू समाज नहीं है, बीजेपी पूरा हिंदू समाज नहीं है, आरएसएस पूरा हिंदू समाज नहीं है। आप हिंदू हो ही नहीं। आप बात समझिए, ये इसलिए चिल्ला रहे हैं क्योंकि तीर जाके दिल में लगा है। बीजेपी को आप दो। नहीं। नरेंद्र मोदी जी पूरा हिंदू समाज नहीं है, बीजेपी पूरा हिंदू समाज नहीं है, आरएसएस पूरा हिंदू समाज नहीं है।
Well, in fact, at that very moment, Prime Minister sensed an opportunity, hitting back at Rahul Gandhi, saying that the leader of the opposition should have been taken seriously. People say that leader of the opposition should be taken seriously. That can only be possible if he's discussing real issues. Listen in to what the Prime Minister had to say immediately after Rahul Gandhi made this statement.
ये विषय बहुत गंभीर है। पूरे हिंदू समाज को हिंसक कहना ये विषय बहुत गंभीर है। पूरे हिंदू समाज को हिंसक कहना ये विषय बहुत गंभीर है। पूरे हिंदू समाज को हिंसक कहना ये विषय बहुत गंभीर है। पूरे हिंदू समाज को हिंसक कहना
Well, in fact, Rahul Gandhi must have thought that this is his trump card. The moment he entered the parliament, which was supposed to be around 12:30 this afternoon, his speech was deferred, and it started roughly around 2:30 this afternoon. And then he suddenly takes out a portrait. That portrait happens to be of Lord Shiva, saying that while he was being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate for 55 hours, if the only reason why he derived any strength, it was from Lord Shiva. He goes a step further by saying that the BJP has been insulting Lord Shiva. There is no logic behind it, but this is what Rahul Gandhi had to say.
तीन फाउंडेशनल आइडियाज हैं। मोदी जी ने अपने भाषण में एक दिन कहा कि हिंदुस्तान ने किसी पर आक्रमण नहीं किया। उसका कारण है क्योंकि ये देश अहिंसा का देश है। ये देश डर का देश नहीं है। तो हमारे सारे के सारे महापुरुषों ने अहिंसा की बात की, डर मिटाने की बात की। डरो मत, डराओ मत, डरो मत, डराओ मत। और दूसरी तरफ शिव जी कहते हैं डरो मत, डराओ मत। अभय मुद्रा दिखाते हैं, अहिंसा की बात करते हैं, त्रिशूल को जमीन में गाड़ देते हैं।
Well, in fact, Rahul Gandhi thought that he would be taking on the government on three key issues. One was certainly Agniveer, the other being demonetization, the third being the NEET. In fact, as far as Agniveer is concerned, the Congress party has been fear-mongering right from the time the campaigning actually began by saying that this is a scheme which was not brought in by the Defense Ministry, but this is a scheme which was used by the PMO. It is the PMO which had come up with this entire scheme. In fact, the moment Rahul Gandhi started fear-mongering on Agniveer, it is Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh who immediately stood up and said that his comments should be expunged. Listen in to what Rahul Gandhi had to say as far as Agniveer is concerned.
छोटे से घर में अग्निवीर शहीद हुआ, लैंडमाइन ब्लास्ट में शहीद हुआ। मैं उसे शहीद कह रहा हूं, मगर हिंदुस्तान की सरकार उसे शहीद नहीं कहती है। नरेंद्र मोदी उसे शहीद नहीं कहते हैं। नरेंद्र मोदी उसे अग्निवीर कहते हैं। उस घर को पेंशन नहीं मिलेगी, उस घर को कंपनसेशन नहीं मिलेगी, शहीद का दर्जा नहीं मिलेगा। और बेचारे बैठे हुए थे, तीन बहनें थी, एक साथ बैठी हुई थी, रो रही थी। आम जवान को पेंशन मिलेगी, जरूर दुख होगा, मगर हिंदुस्तान की सरकार आम जवान की मदद करेगी। मगर अग्निवीर को जवान नहीं कहा जा सकता। अग्निवीर यूज एंड थ्रो मजदूर है। और आप उससे कहते हो, उसको आप 6 महीने की ट्रेनिंग देते हो, 6 महीने की ट्रेनिंग देते हो। दूसरी तरफ चाइना के जवान को 5 साल की ट्रेनिंग मिलती है, राइफल लेकर उसके सामने खड़ा कर देते हो, उसके दिल में भय पैदा करते हो। एक जवान और दूसरे जवान के बीच में फूट डालते हो कि एक को पेंशन मिलेगी, एक को शहीद का दर्जा मिलेगा, दूसरे को नहीं मिलेगा।
Well, in fact, not just on Agniveer, on NEET as well as MSP, both were issues that the BJP immediately responded by saying that if at all Rahul Gandhi, who's the leader of the opposition, wants to make such statements, he should be verifying before making a statement, that too on the floor of the parliament. So much so that this has led to a situation where the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju had to go to the Speaker after his speech was delivered, saying that either Rahul Gandhi takes back his comments or his comments should be expunged. In fact, the BJP has now fact-checked Rahul Gandhi.
सदन के सामने दो स्टेटमेंट हुए, एक हुआ विपक्ष के नेता का, दूसरा हुआ माननीय राजनाथ सिंह जी का, रक्षा मंत्री जी का। ये कहते हैं कि 1 करोड़ रुपया नहीं मिलता है। श्री राजनाथ सिंह ने अधिकृत रूप से कहा कि मारे जाने वाले अग्निवीर को जो शहीद होता है उसको 1 करोड़ रुपया मिलता है। उनको फैक्चुअल पोजीशन सदन पर रखनी चाहिए मान्यवर। ये सदन झूठ बोलने की जगह नहीं है मान्यवर, सच बोलना चाहिए। और अगर ये नहीं रखते हैं तो उनको ये सत्यापन नहीं करते अपने स्टेटमेंट का, तो उनको सदन और देश से और अग्निवीरों से माफी मांगनी चाहिए माननीय।
Well, in fact, top BJP leaders spoke in unison, taking on Rahul Gandhi, starting with Union Home Minister Amit Shah to Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh to Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju. In fact, Union Home Minister reminded the Congress party of the dark era of this country, the 1984 Sikh riots and the emergency that was imposed by Rahul Gandhi's, in fact, not just Rahul Gandhi, but Rahul Gandhi's family members. It was during Indira Gandhi's time that the emergency was imposed. Union Home Minister says that Congress party has absolutely no rights as far as talking about issues like these are concerned, when they've forgotten about the 1984 Sikh riots and Indira Gandhi's imposition of emergency.
अभय की बात तो इनको करने का कोई अधिकार नहीं है। आपातकाल में पूरे देश को इन्होंने भयभीत करा, लाखों लोगों को जेल में डाला। और वैचारिक आतंक अगर कभी था, वैचारिक आतंक कभी था तो आपातकाल के वक्त था। और मानवर दिल्ली में दिन दहाड़े हजारों सिख भाइयों का कत्लेआम उनके साथ हुआ। आज ये भय की बात कर रहे हैं। माननीय, मेरा आपसे आग्रह है कि श्री राहुल गांधी नेता प्रतिपक्ष पहला भाषण होने के बावजूद माफी मांगनी चाहिए, न केवल सदन, पूरे देश की माफी मांगनी चाहिए।
Well, what was considered to be a great opportunity for Rahul Gandhi appears to be a missed opportunity for him. So much so it appears that he has shot in his foot. Joining us on this broadcast is Mr. Alok Kumar, who is the International Working President of the VHP. Mr. Alok Kumar, I apologize, we lost you earlier with the connection, but coming back to this entire issue, we've played out the entire speech of Rahul Gandhi. Many would have said that as the leader of the opposition, one would have certainly expected Rahul Gandhi to speak on real issues, but that did not happen.
Yes, that is right. And then his bhashan had a theatrical aggression only, like a college kid participating in a debate. He was overdoing it under a pressure to perform. What is said about Hindus is the continuation of the perverted sense of secularism that Congress has always practiced since independence. And It went to the extent of the Rajiv Gandhi telling an American diplomat that the Muslim violence is no problem, jihad is no problem, the real challenge is from saffron terror. He had invented the term and he had invented the terrorism of the saffron. He got imposed cases against many senior leaders. All those cases have fallen flat in the courts. And today, he went to the extent of saying that the Hindus are violent. Hindu is one religion which did not at any time expand by the force, by the military, by the arms, or by violence. A couple of peaceful persons, saints, they went to different countries and then by their persuasion, love, compassion, converted people into Hinduism. Calling such a people as violent and telling the Prime Minister and other people who have the sanction and love of the people that they are not Hindus. Right. Certainly he does not have a right to issue such judgments, and the BJP and RSS people do not need a certificate from him about their Hinduism.
Mr. Alok Kumar, I'll request you to stay on with us. Acharya Pramod Krishnan is also joining us on this broadcast. Acharya Pramod Krishnan, we asked a question to Priyanka Gandhi the moment she stepped out of the parliament. And she says that her brother cannot insult Hindus. Now, in that almost 45-minute long speech that he actually delivered in the Lok Sabha, is there anything that Priyanka Gandhi did not perhaps comprehend and still goes on to say that it is not anti-Hindu?
देखिए, जब कोई गलती कर देता है तो उसको डिफेंड करने के लिए बहुत से लोग आते हैं जो डिफेंड करना चाहते हैं. महाभारत में भी लोगों ने दुर्योधन को डिफेंड किया था. जब द्यूत क्रीड़ा हुई तो शकुनी को डिफेंड करने वाले भी थे. द्रौपदी का जब चीर हरण हुआ तो उनको डिफेंड करने वाले भी थे. सवाल ये नहीं है. सवाल ये है कि राहुल गांधी जी ने संसद में जो बात कही है, क्या उससे उनके तमाम नेता सहमत हैं? मैं पूछना चाहता हूं अखिलेश यादव जी से, तेजस्वी यादव जी से, उद्धव ठाकरे जी से. मेरा सवाल है उद्धव ठाकरे जी से कि क्या हिंदू हिंसक है? क्या जो अपने आप को हिंदू मानते हैं, जो हिंदू कहते हैं, जो हिंदू हैं, उन्होंने कहा जो अपने आप को हिंदू कहते हैं वो हिंसा करते हैं. हिंदू होना गर्व का विषय, गौरव का विषय. क्षमा, दया, शीलता, करुणा, त्याग, तपस्या, बलिदान, अहिंसा, परमो धर्मा, ये हमारा सूत्र है. विश्व बंधुत्व, ये हमारा सूत्र है. वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, इसको हम आत्मसात करते हैं. जो वसुधैव कुटुंबकम को आत्मसात करता है वो हिंदू हिंसा कर सकता है? ये संभव नहीं है. जहां चींटी को मारना भी पाप बताया गया है, उस हिंदू कम्युनिटी को हिंसक बताना ये अपने आप में बड़ा दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, निंदनीय है. मैं राहुल गांधी जी से कहना चाहता हूं, सियासत एक तरफ है लेकिन पूरी हिंदू कम्युनिटी को अपमानित करने का काम ना करें. हिंदुओं से माफी मांगे. हिंदू समाज के हृदय को बहुत बड़ा आघात लगा है उनकी बात से. हमारी भावनाएं आहत हुई हैं, आस्था को चोट पहुंची है, हमारी श्रद्धा को ठेस पहुंची है. राहुल गांधी जी को कोई अधिकार नहीं है किसी भी कम्युनिटी की भावनाओं को आहत करने का. दूसरा सवाल, राहुल गांधी जी और उनकी पार्टी तमाम ये बात कहती है कि साहब बीजेपी हिंदू मुस्लिम करती है. आज ये हिंदू शब्द लाया कौन? एक बड़ा सवाल है. लाया कौन? क्या राहुल गांधी जी को पार्लियामेंट में इसलिए भेजा है रायबरेली की जनता ने कि वो ये बताने के लिए भेजा है कि हिंदू हिंसक है या नहीं? जी. हिंदू क्या है, हिंदू धर्म क्या है, सनातन क्या है, ये सारी दुनिया जानती है. लेकिन राहुल गांधी जी ने जिस तरह से हिंदू धर्म पे हमला किया है ये निंदनीय है. मैं इसकी निंदा करता हूं और राहुल गांधी जी से मैं चाहता हूं कि वो पूरे हिंदू समाज से क्षमा याचना करें.
Mr. Alok Kumar, let me just take one more question with you. This is with regards to the Congress now jumping in. Congress says that 11 interventions have actually taken place, and you've had at least 4 union ministers responding to what Rahul Gandhi is saying. If at all everything is bizarre, then why even respond to Rahul Gandhi or interject while he's making his statement?
His statements were hurting to the sentiments of the Indian people, to the Jawans, to the Kisans and others. And therefore, it was necessary to assuage the feelings that were hurt. It was necessary to correct the statements that were being given by him. And therefore, I think that the interventions were required to remove any misgivings that could possibly arise from Rahul Gandhi's speech.
Well, thank you very much, Alok Kumar and Acharya Pramod, for joining us on This Is Exclusive. In fact, the Prime Minister would be speaking in the Parliament tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the afternoon in Lok Sabha, and around 2:30 in the Rajya Sabha, that would be day after. That's all that we could pack in this edition of This Is Exclusive. Live and breaking coming up.
Debate is happening in Parliament. Rahul Gandhi has spoken. Even as we speak, senior leaders from the Treasury benches from the BJP to speak. But then Rahul Gandhi, with those very openly anti-Hindu comments, has really set the debate on how it's going to be like when the Prime Minister speaks tomorrow. All that and more, we're continuing with our rolling coverage of proceedings inside the Parliament. Be right back.